Yeah, yeah, what it do? Yeah, you know what it is. Yeah, MJ, disaster. Woo. I'm so dope when I step up in it. Damn food collection clothes smelling just like spinach. Yeah, I guess.
Yo, what's going on, YouTube? I'm back again, man. You know, Fight Gang, Double O. So this is gonna be my first video. Well, second video, but first video getting right into it. You know, so today we're gonna talk about tri-merging, right? So tri-merging the CP. That's step number one, right? So before we get to that, I want to thank y'all for, you know, just watching, you feel me? Checking me out and just seeing, you know, what I got to offer with y'all. I believe y'all be more than surprised or even satisfied, you know? So first thing you need to do, get a notebook, notepad, your laptop. Probably better, don't even go the laptop route. It's better to like keep things in a notebook, because you never know what might happen to your laptop. You know what I'm saying? It could be hacked, it could be snatched by, you know, who. So put it on a notebook. You gotta go old school with it, you know? So you're gonna create your profile. So the name, right? You could use your own ID if that's what you want to do. A lot of people don't like doing that just because, you know, they don't want nothing linked directly to them, but you could do that. But it all depends. You're going to get a fake ID or you're going to use your ID. But either way it goes, right? You have to create the profile. So you got to give the CP a name, an address, phone number, which has to be a real phone number, email address. I feel like I missed something. Name, address, phone number, email address. Oh, and then obviously the CP, right? So the CPN number. So your address, if you use your own ID, right, can't be obviously the address on your ID, and it can't be an address that's ever been connected to you. So if you ever applied for anything at all, I don't care what it was, don't use that address. Find out a homie, family member, girl you know, baby mama, anybody, just an address where you have access to the mail though. That's the main thing. So you got an address, phone number. You gotta have a real phone number, not no voice over internet protocol numbers, nothing like that. No Google Voice, nothing. You have to get a phone. So what you can do is, depending on the jug, right? So if you're on a long-term jug, that's where you're trying to go. You get a track phone. You get a year plan for like $100, right? Year plan for like $100, and the phone's probably get a little ass flip phone or a dub, so you probably at you 120, right? But if the jug's a short-term jug, which we'll explain later, long-term jugs, short-term jugs, you could get a 90-day plan because you don't plan on having the CP for that long anyway. If you could plan on burning it, you know what I'm saying? So 90-day plan run you about a dub, right? Then another dub for the phone. So you got 40, let's say 50 with taxes, I don't know, just to be safe. So you need a phone, email address, you know, Gmail, put all the CP info in. Then the CPN number, right? So this is how it works. Once you got all that written down, oh yeah, employer, find an employer, pick an occupation, Find an employer that, you know, the occupation will fit. Write all that down. Employer name, address, phone number, because there's going to be applications where they ask for that, and you always want it to be the same. How much you make, keep it above 80, right? Keep it above 80. That's what's recommended. Keep it above 80. And if you keep it above 80, your rent, make your rent like about $1,200, right? It's kind of believable. Or just the address, right? The address you use, Zillow the address, and Zillow will give you a estimated rent, right, amount, which is kind of good because some lenders will geographically verify your rent and your income. So if you're using an address that's in the hood and you say you make $80,000 now, $80,000 a year, it's not really gonna look right, you know. So it depends on the address, really. So you can't, I mean, I don't know, it all depends. Like, it depends on the jug. If the jug is short term, then put 80, because with a short term jug ain't gonna really require a lot. Long term jugs for $50, you know what I'm saying? $30, $20, $100. You want to have shit and look a little more on point. But anyway, so where we at? Try merge. I don't know. Creating the CPM, right? Coming up with the number. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna Google. SSN Steve Morse, right? That's gonna bring you to a website, and it's basically, it helps you decode SSN numbers. So you're gonna see a 3-digit decoder, 5-digit decoder, then on the bottom it's gonna be state and year. So go to the bottom one, put in the year, like the date of birth year, right? So you come up with a number that was issued to a person that was born at the same time you was born. And then you put in your state, right? It's gonna give you 5 numbers. So you take them 5 numbers, the first 3, the section above it is the 5-digit decoder. So you put the first 3, find the first 3, then you find the next set of digits, which is a 2-digit number. So the number they're gonna give you is issued. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna take that issued number, right? And you're now the 2 digits, right? Not the 3 digits. Leave the 3 digits around. The 2 digits, you're gonna go up and down. So if it's 30841, right? And it says issued in blah 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 blah, and this date, blah blah blah. You don't want that number because obviously the number was issued. So you're gonna go scroll up and down, or up or down. You're gonna go to 42, 43, 44, until you get a non-issued message, right? Until it says non-issued. Once you see that, so if it's 30847 and it says non-issued, those are your 5 numbers. You take those 5 numbers, the last 4, you make them up. The whole SSN validator thing, I know y'all heard of, really irrelevant, because the first 5 numbers are not issued. However, the last 4 are going to change anything, right? It's not issued, so you don't even have to do that. Just find a non-issued, first 5 digits, add 4 to it, and you're good to go. So once you got that down pat, everything written down, because everything has to stay the same. Now this, y'all better be ready for this, because this is over saucy and it's free as fuck. But when you try merge, you know, if you've been researching, they tell you, oh yeah, apply for Capital One venture card, apply for Chase, apply for this, apply for that, and you end up with 1, 2, 3 inquiries. You know what I'm saying? When it's unnecessary. People will tell you that. I mean, they probably know what they're doing, but as far as try merging, they lack it. So what's what you do? You're gonna try merge your CP and get 0 inquiries, right? Which is priceless, right? Info, but zero inquiries. So first thing you're gonna do is discover pre-approval. Google that. Discover pre-approval. Man, this video is gonna be kind of long, but hey, all the information is valuable, right? So discover pre-approval. Go through that. There's 2 sections to it. The first section, you put in all the info, blah, blah, blah. Then it's going to show you what cards you're approved for. 9 times out of 10 is going to be the Discover It card. It's a secured card, right? So you select that card. After that first pre-approval part, select the card they give you. Whichever card they say you're pre-approved for, select it. Finish the application. Then you're going to get to a point where it says either send docs or add your bank information. Once you get to that point, you're done. Get up out of there, right? Then you go to Capital One pre-approval. Go to CapitalOne.com. On the top section, it's going to say credit cards, right? And then you're going to see a subsection that says see if I'm approved. So when you get to see if I'm approved, you're going to go through that and do that pre-approval. At the end of the pre-approval, it's going to say, oh yeah, you've been qualified for multiple cards. When really, you know you haven't, because nigga, you ain't got no credit score. So just once you get to the part where it tells you how many cards, what you're approved for, you get up out of it. You're done. You're trying merge, right? Wait about 30 minutes, maybe an hour. And sometimes I do it 15 minutes. But you don't want to risk it, because you don't want to risk extraness. Because if you go in and you ain't in, now they're gonna be like, oh, we want docs and we want this, and you don't want to even go through that. So just wait. Wait about an hour, right? Wait an hour to be safe. Log into Credit Karma. Credit Karma is going to let you in. I never heard of anybody who went this route and didn't get in first shot, right? So you get into Credit Karma, you're good to go. Don't go to Experian right away, right? Because right now this is all about try merchant. So we'll get into whatever's next. But that's try merchant. You're gonna go to Credit Karma. You're gonna click one of this blank ass scores. Scroll down. You're gonna see zero inquiries. Zero inquiries. You just got try merchant with zero inquiries. You're already on top, ahead of the game, right? Zero inquiries. So that's pretty much it, man. Try merchant. Try merchant. It's not hard at all. It's just everybody got their dumbass opinions and but this is gonna work. If it don't work, hit me up. So I gang.
What it do? Yeah. You know what it is? Yeah. MJ. Disaster. Woo. I'm so dope when I step up in it. Damn food collection clothes smelling just like spinach.